Guten Tag, meine Freunde. Ich bin Majora T, and this is Dratini. Did you know? It's a panel for the wall back there that was Dratini. One of many. In a bag. Dratini fell over a year ago. I would love to get her back on that wall. So, that's why I need you to sign up for my Patreon so I can buy tape and put Dratini back on the wall. I'm joking. I don't need you to do that. I can buy tape. We're good. But am I good? Yeah, I'm great. I'm beating games left and right, and I got an update for you for the Games Beta 2025. I don't know what to call these. Right now, it was like 2 console, 1 handheld challenge. But I kind of like games of 2025. And maybe I could like theme the episodes or something. But anyways, last time I had some Sonics in the bag. This time I got some more Sonic in the bag. I did beat, as promised, Sonic the CD for the CD player. No, for the Xbox Series S via Sonic Origins that same day as I recorded. I was very close. I got all the time stones, whatever that means. I got N ending. I don't think I got the good ending. I got N ending. I didn't get the good future. I just got the future. The future. And it was good. I have a newfound appreciation for Sonic CD that I didn't before. It's still not my favorite of like that era, but it's cool. So I'm hoping to do like learning to love Sonic CD kind of video. I think that would be good. And actually, this kind of an update is I've been enjoying just like making videos about each game that I beat. I know I'm talking about them casually here, but doing like a little bit more formal of a sit down for each game. You know, I used to have the mindset of I don't want to associate content creation with every video game that I play. Like I kind of just want to play some for fun. But I'm at the point where I don't really view like casually sitting down and talking about a game I played as work. So, you know, I could still have those larger projects. Like I have the F-Zero X project for the best and worst characters, which is underway and almost done. But these just casual sit down and talk about a game that I played, I think that's fine. I don't really think that compromises my view of the game just because I'm sitting down talking about it casually. Like what have I uncovered about Sonic 3 that is hyperbole from my original feelings of the game? You know, I don't think that's the case. So I think it's fine that I do that. And I actually think that it gives me some fodder for the channel, like ideas of what people like and what works. People did apparently like this Sonic 3 video that I did. This Amy and Sonic 1, not so much. But again, food for thought. But that's not the only game I beat out of my selection for the week. I also got an update on Persona 3. I am now 7 hours in, 7.5 maybe. I got a good like half hour in, like one night, one morning, over the weekends. The weekends are a good time for me to do that. But I did, in fact, beat Sin and Punishment, and that happened last night. Just booted it up after work. I even had a late night from work, and I still managed to clear it. It was original hardware. It's on my N64. I do have the Japanese cartridge, and my unit is modded to play Japanese games. And that happened on 1/23. And let me go ahead and get a picture for you. Here we go. Boom. Beautiful picture. Just a couple other notable things. I did clear the game and with the in-game timer of 52 minutes. That's not like a huge achievement or anything, but it is worth noting that this is an hour-long game. If anybody's like, oh, I don't have time to play games, you have 52 minutes, and it saves your progress. For one of the best rail shooters of all time, you have 52 minutes. So I'll do a video on that for sure. I was actually got some footage saved. I have a whole playthrough saved. If anybody wants to use the footage, I'll upload it and just let me know. but I will do a video just about how it's like one of the best games, best rail shooters, best N64 games of all time, just best games. It's one of the best games of all time. It's your best game for life, BG4L. But that's not all I beat, technically. This one is a stretch, but I did get 100% achievements in Sonic Origins. I turned into Super Sonic. That was the final challenge, so I'm calling this a game beat. I don't care. I do care. That's why I'm doing it. I care. I care too much. 123. It's actually really easy to get all the achievements. I kind of wish there were like more incentives to like 100% Sonic 2 or something, or playing the Game Gear games. I don't really care about as much. I'm glad that they don't really factor those in, but I do feel like there were some opportunities for them to, I don't know, make you work for it, I guess. But I ain't hating. I'm just wishful thinking. But that's a pretty strong week starting up this challenge here. So let's keep that in mind going into next week. Today is 124. I was going to do these like every 7 days, but I just figure like every weekend or so is fine, or whenever I'm kind of like I have some updates to share. There may be weeks on, weeks off. I don't know. But the current status of Persona 3 is 7 hours in. I am liking it. I feel it's opening up to me more. I do still prefer some like classic SMT, Shin Megami Tensei, and even with Persona 4 and 5, I do feel like they're a little more developed and well-rounded, but Persona 3 is cool. It does have a good soundtrack when you get to listen into it. The dungeon crawling is good, and it is pretty fair. They do let you restart from the level that you died in. The social links are fun. There's fun little sub-stories there that I enjoy, but again, I don't think the characterizations are as strong as in future Persona games. I think that's something they thrive with going forward. But it does feel like anime-esque, which I like. So, sticking with Persona 3, PSP version, not Reload. So, am I going to keep N64? I think so. But I want to say, all of these games, besides Origins, which is new to me, Sonic CD, Sin and Punishment, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic the Hedgehog. These are all games I know and am well acquainted with, but, I haven't really tapped into games I haven't played. So I just want to commit a week to some games I have never finished or played fully before. So I have a couple interesting picks. I've never gotten into Mischief Makers. I've dabbled a little bit. I own the cartridge, and I want to. I want to play it, give it a fair shot. That is good coming off of Sin and Punishment, a fellow treasure game, and Mischief Makers is beloved. A lot of people love it, so I want to give it its fair shot. And then I do keep my Xbox plugged in at all times. So I want to... I've gotten like halfway through this game before, and I think I'd like to give it another shot. It seems like an easy enough game to just play whenever, and I will restart my file. It is BioShock. Just because I feel like it's an important game to play. It has a lot of relevance to a lot of gamers online. And so, why not? What better time than now to shock my biology? This biological shock. The remaster version, of course. I do have, I think it's all 3, but yeah, I got to be starting with the first one. I have played Infinite, interestingly, but I have very little memory of it, and it was not remarkable. So there you have it. This was a good little week for me. A great week for games and gaming. That's a great title. I'm going out on that. Subscribe. Bye.